We're back. All right, welcome back to the boys' experience. Today I got Dakota, I got Kyle. What's going on, guys?
Did you say Kyle?
No,
Duck Kyle, yep.
did
That's
I?
the, yep, that's my rapper name, Duck Kyle.
I heard Dakota and Kyle.
Oh well,
Da
Kyle.
baby.
Well, speaking of him, he got into a fight in a bowling alley.
That ain't shocking to me.
Yeah, the baby thing.
Bro, and then they started fighting on the lanes, bro.
Yeah. And they started slipping sliding all over the place.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I still don't know if that's actually fucking the baby or not, but
I don't either, but even though the video is hilarious in itself, adding the baby's name to it just makes it better.
Them motherfuckers
Da
were
baby
slip
got into
sliding.
a bowling alley fight.
And he was slipping on the lane. They call it the baby slipping. That's for sure. But anyway. Anyway, we got some stuff to talk about today. This episode's gonna be kind of scuffed. We're kind of in the middle of just waiting for Witch Queen and having fun playing, just playing what we want to play. And yeah, so they Bungie released the Vidoc since we've last talked. I think we've all watched it except Dakota.
Who said I didn't
Fucking
watch it?
You, because we were supposed to watch it together live, and you fucking was like, "I'm gonna get done." And he was like, he
Okay.
wakes up 5 minutes before the Vidoc, and he's like,
More than 5 minutes before.
"I got diarrhea."
Also,
So-
that still didn't say that I didn't watch it. It just said that I didn't watch it when it happened.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, they talked about a lot in that update. One of the things that happened in the update, they showed off Void 3.0, which I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit because I found it pretty cool. Except the hunters, which we will also talk about. Warlock. Since I know Kyle has like most of the info, Kyle, what do you think about the Void 3.0 so far for the Warlock? What we've been shown, the black hole aspect.
I think it's cool. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, it's a little underwhelming. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. For me, it's kind of hard to say. Like, what they'll change and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, they showed off the black hole thing. That was pretty cool. I found that to be a pretty interesting aspect for the Warlocks. Apparently, suppression grenades are going to finally be on every class, so Hunter, Warlock, and Titan.
Oh, suppression. Oh, God. I
So everybody's getting Tether,
I guess
basically.
so.
And it's pretty interesting thing to do. Apparently, there's going to be 6 grenades being given to
6, huh?
every class, yes, which I also found pretty interesting, honestly. I mean, 6 grenades, that's quite a few grenades. That's some options right there. It used to be only 2 or 3, sorry. 6 is, that we're basically doubling the amount of nades we have, which is nice. Honestly, I'm down. More options for builds there.
Yeah.
Dakota, you got any thoughts on Void 3.0? I know both of you, including myself, really would love to go back to Hunter mains, and the fact that they didn't announce anything for Hunter really was very disappointing. Although expected from me at least, because Bungie really does like to shaft hunters.
Yeah. Like usual.
Yep.
Empowering and healing earth combined, OP.
We'll get there. We'll get to that exotic.
Also, I mean, hey, look, the Hunter Void at least seems like it's usable now from what they've shown for the most part. Like,
It makes it better. I don't know if it will push it anywhere close to usable. Like, I find hunters to be so useless PvE wise now that it's just like, why
was
would
that
you even main it for PvE?
was that
Yeah.
an exotic thing for the hunter? That was the other exotic armor that they
What?
talk about, right? The one that makes it like 50% more damage or some shit.
Okay, so the hunters. We'll talk about exotics in a sec. The hunters did get an exotic for dust field grenades to improve them, but they're also nerfing dust field nades. So we'll see how that actually makes, if it actually even makes hunters worth using. I still don't believe that it makes hunters worth using. But again, Void 3.0 looks really nice. I think that the most fun class is probably, if I had to say, the most fun class is gonna go Titan, Warlock, then Hunter. Titans, if you're looking to have some fun, bro, you're gonna get it, because being able to just throw a shield around like Captain America for your melee ability sounds super fun.
Yeah.
And
What else sounds super fun? Shooting mini Titan bubbles out of a spear.
that's a glee. This motherfucker Dakota, bro. I literally said we'll talk about exotics in a minute. And he keeps talking about exotic. I did say this is gonna be scuffed. Also, I'm pretty sure Dakota just woke up.
I didn't just wake up.
Yeah, bro.
Even if I did, it doesn't matter. I'm a functioning adult. Thank you.
Is that what they call them nowadays?
Maybe.
I believe it is.
Ugh. Actually, you said that with the saliva in your mouth. But nah. Anyway, I think that Void 3.0 is going to be a nice addition to the game. I'm excited for the other subclass reworks. Hoping it brings some more good to the game. Anyway, we'll move on to exotics since Dakota's already been talking about them. The Gleaves, they kind of showed off them a little bit more in the Vidoc, and they look very cool. Although, with the amount of range that they're getting, I don't know if they'll be very viable at long range like they've been promoting that they're viable at long and close. I'm thinking it's going to be more medium to close, because 50 range is not a lot. So, I'm thinking this is you're gonna have to use the Glaive like a shotgun. But at the same time, we're not gonna know until Witch Queen actually comes out. But what do you guys so far? You've seen all three glaives, whatever the fuck you want to call them. You've seen all three of them.
Definitely.
Which one do you find the most interesting, or the one that you think you're gonna use the most?
Not really sure, to be honest.
Mini Titan bubble shooter, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a confirmed Dakota's maining Titan?
I mean, I
bro,
main time for a little bit, so probably that, yeah.
It's just better.
It's just simply
it's just
better.
a better.
To note that these glaives are locked to characters specific.
Yes.
So you can only use, if you're using the Titan glaive, you can only use it on the Titan.
Okay.
So that's why I asked that question, Dakota.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I honestly low-key kind of planned on fucking doing that anyway. But also, I'm not sure, because they really, I mean, if they make the hunters actually like as promising as it sounds like it is, then maybe I'll stick with that. But you know, I'm really not sure still.
I don't know if they're really making hunters as promising as you think they are.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're making it sound promising. I have no
They're
idea.
not making it sound promising.
Yeah, it sounds pretty promising.
What are you
Fucking-
talking about?
Bro, that grenade exotic buff for all that shit. And also, if the void rework for the shit is actually, like, useful and works, like, better than it did before, then it would actually be useful. Like, instead of having a hunter just to run fucking stasis and focusing lens, you could have a hunter that runs fucking bow and get damage buffs and shit from that. And then also, if you have the fucking grenade...
My issue with your
damage
point
buff.
Captain Attack.
is the fact that you think that the damage buff from the hunter is actually going to be useful.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're gonna make it useful.
Pretty sure that they're not, and especially with the way they're talking about the warlocks and titans specifically, and not bringing up hunters at all. They're just talking about them in a text form, or in a this week at Bungie, and even those are pretty underwhelming. Like I was expecting hunters tether to get a DPS buff, overall, and I was hoping that they were going to change the exotics and how they work to make them more usable for hunter, and that hasn't really happened. They've made warlocks better, I'll tell you that much. So there's that, but I haven't really heard anything that it makes me excited about the hunter. The Dustfield Nade one made me excited, but then I learned that they're nerfing or have nerfed Dustfield Nades. So
Yeah, but even if they nerf the Dustfield Nade itself, the buff of using it would just be better than whatever nerf they put to it, I would imagine. Because it's not
Will
like it's
it, though?
based off the Dustfield Nade. It's just you have to use the Dustfield Nade to get the bonuses of the thing.
I don't know. I don't even remember the specifics at this point of the Dustfield Nade. I remember there's a damage buff, and I remember that there's something else alongside the Dustfield Nade exotic. But other than that, that's all I remember, and it's made me very worried about hunters in their current state in Destiny. So we'll have to find out. But I'm definitely going to be maining Warlock throughout the Witch Queen. We are going to be definitely doing... well, actually, let me talk about all the exotics real quick. The Hunter... Or, we talked about the Hunter exotics. The Warlock exotics sounded pretty good. The Stasis one, we did get information on, and we've talked about it already. I'll briefly bring it up. Cold Snap Grenades are getting their own buff for Warlocks. And it's pretty decent. They're supposed to be getting they're supposed to be seeking better, being faster, and stuff like that. Very cool overall. But the other exotic comes for the 3.0 update, or the Void update, which is about making empowering... It's basically going to make empowering rifts heal, and empowering rifts are going to do something else as well while in the healing rift, and I don't remember what it exactly was, but that was
Stun Overload Champs, wasn't it?
Oh, Stun Overload Champs, yep. Which is ridiculously good, by the way. Hunters, Warlocks, so that's going to be a pretty crazy exotic to have. It also furthermore proclaims how much Bungie really does love Warlocks, bro. If you really think about it, the Warlocks have gotten probably the best exotics in the game, as far as exotics go.
Yeah.
And Titans have kind of been shafted. Or not Titans, Hunters been shafted, Titans, they're doing their own thing. So,
Titans are eating crayons.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
Um, but it sounds like a really good exotic. I don't know if you guys have any problems with the warlocks getting such an exotic. I kind of do, even maining warlock, because like that's super overpowered. Because like empowering rifts are good, they really are. And for them to get such a buff like that is kind of crazy, low key.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I guess it depends on how it works in the gameplay, but I think that's a bit much. Having an empowering and healing rift in one that also stuns overload champs if you're standing in it,
Yeah.
like that seems a bit overloaded. But I mean, if they give something of equal value to both other classes, then I'm okay with it. But that probably won't happen. So
Right. Well, again, this is stuff that we're going to have to find out through playing the game when Witch Queen comes out on the 22nd. We will be playing. I'm sure we will be streaming it. Um, I don't know. I don't think Kyle streams,
No.
but no. But I'm sure he'll be tagging along at some point and playing.
speaking of playing, real quick, the Witch Queen story on legendary difficulty, which is what we're planning to play through it on. When you complete it, they've said that they released the new unique rewards
Yeah.
for playing it through on legendary difficulty, and that includes.
Do you know all of them?
I believe. Well, I'm not sure if it's all of them, but I mean, there's at least 6 that they've said.
Yep.
There's you get a unique emblem for playing through on legendary. It gives you a triumph for a title. You get a set of gear that is 20 levels above soft cap already, just from beating the legendary quests. So when you end off, you already get a set of gear that's 20 levels above the soft cap. And then you get 8 upgrade modules, which will be useful for starting off the new season and all that good junk. You get Bungie rewards, which God knows what those are going to be. Fucking probably some like upgrade modules, maybe some enhancement cores or some shit.
You are getting 8 upgrade modules for completing it. Bungie rewards, they mean that you are going to be getting exclusive emblems from the Bungie rewards website and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I mean, they give out random shit on there. Like they gave out like 3 upgrade modules and like 5 core enhancements like a while ago. So who knows? Honestly, it could be anything that they decide. And then it says new exotic armor, but it doesn't say what that exotic armor
by
is.
By that they had meant that you will go and get at least one of the new exotics of the 2 that are being released on each character.
Oh, okay.
For armor wise, so which is insane, by the way. I'm kind of hoping that they lock it to the armor that's not the stasis armor, because I really don't care for the stasis armor. I don't enjoy rocking stasis, so I'm down to rock the new void armor though, or especially the warlock one.
Yeah.
Because I'm warlock main. I read books.
Smart boy.
Not IRL.
Of
Because,
course not. Bro,
the last
honestly,
book I read IRL.
completely unrelated to Destiny, but if you read books IRL, like, why?
Yeah.
Like, I just...
No, there's people that read books IRL. I mean, that's
Yeah, I know there is. That's why I just said why. Like,
probably intelligent. They're
Yeah.
probably way more intelligent than I am, at least.
I could never just be bothered to start reading a book for fun.
There is a book series that I would read again. It's called Wolves of the Beyond. I love that book series. The book series, beautiful book. Um, other than that, anyway, back to Destiny. Yeah, so that's some of the rewards, at least, that we are going to be getting for completing the um, campaign on Legend mode, which is nice. However, the Legend mode of the campaign, they showed some of the perks on the stream, and I gotta say, pretty rough. I'm pretty sure I saw a contest perk on there, which if you don't know, that means you'll be 20 light levels under the mission.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, gonna be very fun to do. So if you plan on doing it, which I do think that everybody should play in the Legend mode. Strap in, because it's gonna be a rough ride. Make sure you go pull some friends. Go find, if you don't have friends, go find some friends. You know, I'd go post on the forums. I'd go post on the LFG. I'd be like, hey yo, I want friends for Witch Queen. I'm sure you'll find some.
Legend difficulty.
I'm sure you'll find some.
Yeah, honestly, it's I've met people through the LFG search that are pretty chill.
Yeah, we sure have. We've made
They're vibing.
with, a couple of them.
Yep, they're vibing.
But also, speaking of the campaign real quick, since we're talking about it, they also said that there are going to be, major encounters in the campaign.
Yep.
Like, some shit, like, in the middle of the campaign mission that you're doing, and if you clear the campaign mission, or not campaign mission, if you clear that encounter in the middle of the campaign mission, it will drop you a chest, like, at the end of, like, a strike chest. So, you get, basically, like, even more rewards for doing, like, the campaign missions and doing the little, encounters in the campaign missions themselves.
And I'd also like to note the campaign is replayable. So if you this is the first time this has happened in a while that the campaign missions are replayable, and I'm sure that if you really wanted to, you could replay the campaign on Legend mode if you play it on normal mode and get those rewards. If you want to make it easier on yourself, that is something you can do. Personally, I want to go in and play it right off the release, off the rip, if you will, because I want that experience. So there is that option, I'm pretty sure. So I'm missing some stuff to talk about here. We saw weapon crafting a little bit. It looked interesting. There's not enough for me to talk there because they didn't really show much.
Yeah, I mean, they really said, like, you can do it. This is kind of how it works. Which, I mean, it's kind of like, we already knew that.
Yeah, I kind of knew how it was going to work off the rip. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much that you could change with weapon crafting in general in video games to make them different, so it's not really different from any other game. However, like I just said, pretty hard to fucking change something like that. So that overall, it's gonna be a crazy year, man, for Destiny. I'm excited for it. Pray it releases polished. It sounds like it has. They delayed it until now to do so. Yeah, and I'm excited to play with the boys. Excited to play with you guys for it. I'm here for it.
Oh, yes, of course. The boys will be experiencing.
Yeah.
Bro, what is up with you and dad jokes, bro?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Bro, we've been doing dad jokes lately.
It's pretty bad.
That. Okay, fine.
No shot.
Okay.
Oh man, Call of Duty. Also, I wanted to talk about that because there's been a lot of information obviously going out there about Call of Duty. A lot of rumors. A lot of stuff came out this morning. that I want to talk about, but we'll start off with the stuff that's been talked about for the past week or so. Um, thought that was a guy. Microsoft had bought Activision. We had talked about that in the last episode. Now we're going to talk about um, season 2, which is releasing in a few days, and I also I just got done uploading a video today about I got to play season 2 stuff early. Overall, pretty cool.
Yeah, didn't they like release that on like Vanguard, like the season 2 shit somehow?
It's a glitch. So basically, if you play private match, you can play the 2 new maps and use the new weapons. And I've gotta say, if you hate the Bren Dakota, oh my god, the LMG that they're releasing is literally steroids to Bren.
Yeah, I freaking saw it.
It's it has literally no recoil.
And I don't hate the Bren. It's just it needs to get nerfed.
Yeah, definitely.
Which
Can't wait
clearly
until you
they
see this.
aren't going to do if they're adding in this. So
It's actually crazy how much how much damage the Bren or the new LMG is gonna do as well. Like it's crazy to me how insane this LMG is, and the AR is pretty cool. I just find that it's not worth using over the new LMG. So, and the new map is pretty bussin'. One of them is Gondola, very cool map. I love the atmosphere, love the vibes. I talked about it in my YouTube video. The one thing that I would change about Gondola is the fact that you can ride the gondolas. I don't like that you can ride the gondolas. Other than that, I'm chilling. However, the next map, which I don't even remember the name of, starts with a C. Don't like that one. Too many lanes, too many doors. It's too much. So that's basically the Vanguard part in a nutshell. Warzone we haven't seen. Obviously, I can't actually play that early, but I did play that early. So hey, if you, I'm gonna plug real quick. If you guys want to, go watch that video on my YouTube at FPS Ghost, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more insight about the new update with only a few days away from experiencing it.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it's. Not that we're gonna be playing it a whole lot after Witch Queen drops, but I mean, the first couple of days of the new season will be probably still playing it a little bit. So.
Oh, for sure. And also, we got some big news drops from Tom Henderson, who is a guy who leaks Call of Duty stuff nowadays. Pretty chill guy. He announced a ton of stuff a couple weeks back that had just gotten confirmed this morning about the next Call of Duties. There's going to be 4 Call of Duty titles being released in the next 2 years, basically before the end of 2023. We have, let's see, we have, fuck my brain, bro. Oh, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is coming out this year. We have Warzone 2, which is coming out this year. We have another title that's releasing between Warzone 2 and the next Call of Duty after that. And I don't remember I don't think he announced the name for the Call of Duty after. But pretty interesting that he somehow got the all this info early. They talked about Warzone 2 and how it's going to fix a lot of the issues Warzone 1 has right now. Warzone 1 has a lot of issues because of Black Ops Cold War, which is I find pretty interesting. Because it was run on the old engine and they had to use some of the old engine for Warzone. to implement stuff, it broke Warzone 1, I guess. So there's that, and then we have Modern Warfare 2, which I'm kind of hoping is just gonna be a more polished Modern Warfare 2019, because I loved Modern Warfare 2019. Uh, Pretty sure Kyle would put it in a on Kyle's good side.
It's alright. Like, there's problems with it, but I didn't mind it. I played it a lot. Danny knows how much I played.
Yeah, and it was very fun. Me and you, we have some good times on there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you'll see me and Kyle playing it a ton. But Dakota, I'm sure he'll be joining us when that comes out to play it. Uh, we yeah, I don't know. Good Dakota, what are you thinking, bud?
About the Call of Duties.
No, the fucking elephant in the sky. Yes, bro. Fucking.
You know,
Oh.
I hope that it's more functional than this Call of Duty is.
More functional.
Yeah.
By more functional, can you go a little bit in depth by that? Because, like,
Bro, there's still hackers in the fucking Call of Duty Warzone, bro. These motherfuckers said, hey, we got you. We dropping this anti-cheat. We gonna get the hackers out of here, bro. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And the fucking hackers still there, buddy. Given, I will say, not as bad as it was. Still, I have hackers, though. We've run into...
you know, like, no matter what, though, I just want to say there's going to be hackers in a free-to-play game.
100%.
Sure.
There's hackers in Destiny.
But here's the thing. You see somebody with a 50 KD in Warzone. Clearly, they're hacking. No one's got a 50 KD
Okay,
in Warzone.
to be clear, I have not seen a hacker with that high of a KD yet. I've seen a hacker I've seen hackers at level 1 and 2. I think the highest level I've seen a hacker is level 13 since this update since the anti-cheats come out. So they're getting banned. The problem is, I think that as much as I hate to do this, because people make mistakes in their life, and like hacking is definitely one of them. It's one of those mistakes that you make when you're like 9 years old. You see a hack client, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna use this.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and then like 10 years later, when you're IP banned, you're gonna regret it. But like, I feel like IP banning's gonna have to become more enforced.
It's gonna be a norm.
Yeah, and people are gonna complain about it, that we're hacking in the game. But I guess you kind of live and learn.
Just don't hack the game. You'll be okay.
Don't hack, exactly.
If you're bad, just play it. Get better.
Yeah. Get better.
Right, definitely. I agree with that. That's why I said I do think that IP banning is going to have to become a norm instead of just regular bans. Because the regular banning, it works for a few seconds, then they just make a new account. Then they get banned again. After they make that account, then they make a new one.
Yes, sir.
So there's that, you know.
Oh no, that could have been a triple.
Like, I know there's a bunch of people that hack. Some of them try to hide it a little bit.
I've seen hackers on Destiny 2 as well. Like, completely off topic, but I've seen hackers in Destiny 2 where they
on topic. I agree.
They reverse boost, and then, like, I've seen games where, like, they try and not be obvious. Like, they reverse boost where they have, like, 0.10 KDs, and then they somehow go off and have, like, 0.7, like, 0.6 in a row, and it's like, well, okay. That guy's clearly cheating. And they can get away with it, too.
Yeah, I think that I definitely think I believe they use Battle Eye. Battle Eye is good, but it's not as good as the Ricochet, anti-cheat. Ricochet is pretty crazy, bro.
Yeah.
after seeing Ricochet. I also think that, again, I talked about this when it first happened. Microsoft buying Call of Duty is probably the best thing to happen to Call of Duty, bro. I really do think that, man, because there's so many games that Microsoft's released that's really good, especially over the past few years, and I think Microsoft can only improve it from here on out. So, we'll have to see as time goes. But I think Call of Duty's going to be on the right path. We're just going to have to find out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a minute to find out. With one more year of Activision fully controlling itself by its own, and then after this year, we'll see what Microsoft's able to do, if that makes sense. So
Maybe. We'll have to see what they come up with.
yep, we'll have to see. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to talk about with you guys. I know one of Dakota's favorite games just came out with a sequel, because that's what he's been talking about. Dakota, if you can't take a hint, Dying Light 2. Good talk, Dakota. All right.
Give me just a second. My sister just called me. So
Oh.
I will respond in one moment.
Okay.
So,
Weather's nice out there, huh, Kyle?
yeah.
Ugh. Man, that was so awkward.
Pretty much. It was pretty good awkward silence.
I fucking ask him a question, he goes, nothing. He says nothing. Oh, bro, he put me on the spot.
Yeah, honestly.
He has a tendency of doing so. Sometimes you just gotta wake him up, you just gotta poke it with a stick and be like, hey, yo, good talk, Dakota?
Yeah. Poke the bear.
Yeah, poke the bear a little bit. Oh, Kyle, you know what we've been doing lately? We've been playing Warzone a lot. Which
Yeah, I
has been
know.
crazy. We've been trying to, not burn ourselves out on Destiny.
I've
that
already
makes
burnt
sense.
myself out on Destiny, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what we were trying. I've been playing Vanguard and Warzone, and just trying not to burn myself out, which I'm glad I have, because I haven't burnt myself out on Destiny.
Mhm.
I want to play Destiny, but I'm like, no. Not allowed to until Witch Queen releases.
Hey, yo, yeah, fuck that.
You know what's a good topic? I might have just gone triple. Oh, no, I didn't. But anyways, let's talk about
What's the topic?
Plutonium, actually. What we're playing right now.
We could talk about Plutonium and SM2, because it came out on SM2.
Because these games are, without a doubt, they are more fun than the recent Call of Duties in the past 4 years. Honestly, playing this is like a trip right now.
I would agree with you if you didn't say 4 years.
I'd say 4 years.
Dude, Modern Warfare 2019 to me, it's my baby. I love that thing.
Modern Warfare had a lot of problems. It was definitely innovative in its own way. I personally think it's not the best game in the world, but it was fun. There's just a ton of issues with obviously skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, all of the sweats everywhere. It was just not fun in some cases.
Camping.
That too. You'd have to actually get someone who isn't very good at the game to be able to enjoy those low-level lobbies.
Yeah, we had Mason.
Yeah, we had a few people we'd play with.
Yeah, I'd just tell Mason, I'd be like, hey bro, hop on. He'd be like, cool. He'd be like, bro, I'm doing so good. I'd be like, yeah bro, are you? I'm like, hey, thanks for the lobbies, bud.
I know.
Mans was actual doggy. That's another thing that I kind of hope Microsoft does is, please Microsoft, if you could do one thing for Call of Duty.
No skill-based, please.
No skill-based. I'm so tired of skill-based. You too, Bungie. I don't know why you reverted
If you want
back to
to
skill-based.
They went back to it.
want to be technical, one of the the lead designer of the like Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare.
I know what you're about to say. He said that it was
He
that
said
it was
they've
skill-based.
always had skill
No.
based.
No. It was not as strong as it was now, or as it is now. They could have had skill-based since the beginning. Yeah, sure, you had skill-based, you put it in league play.
Yeah.
I could tell when I was matching my skill level in league play, right? I couldn't, dude, I would match people in Black Ops 2 sometimes that would literally stand still in quick play. Like, it was completely different. To say your skill base is not as strong, bro, you have skill base nowadays. The Call of Duty skill based matches you against people not only the same KD, but the same movement that you have.
Yeah, it's really
Isn't that nuts? Bro, I have to, not only do I have to play somebody that has the same amount of kills as I do in a game, I have to play against somebody that also has the same type of movement. Who wants to do that? Nobody. I want to match Dave, who's gotten 13 kills in the past 2 years in Call of Duty.
Those Warzone demons.
Like, let me match that Dave sometimes, bro. Dave can match Tommy, who's as bad as him too, okay? I don't care.
Yeah, bro. We've been getting some Warzone demon lobbies lately. Like,
Yeah.
we've been playing Rebirth a lot, for the most part, because it's just better than the new fucking actual Warzone. And like,
Fucking damn my shoulder.
like we'll drop down at like, you know, Nova 6 or some shit, and like our team alone will have like 16 kills combined in the first 2 minutes. Like, the shit gets hectic. And it's like slide canceling everywhere. People are hopping. People are fucking like peeking corners, insta heading you. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's just gonna come with Rebirth. Rebirth is where a lot of people test loadouts too for their TikToks. Bro, I don't know if you know that one.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
the
know
famous
it's.
place for it.
I mean, it's also, you know, just Rebirth in general, because it's a smaller map. You're gonna see more people. It's gonna be more hectic. But the skill level also increases with the hecticness. So it's like
For sure.
crazy.
It definitely makes it more wild. I gotta say, like it makes playing. I would never play Rebirth like I did, even in Verdansk. I would never play Rebirth like I do in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, I actually like the Verdansk for that. I don't.
Oh, Verdansk was a good map. I'm not shitting on the map, but
I don't like Caldera. Not for me.
Caldera is interesting. I think it needs a little bit more updates. You know what I'm saying? It needs a couple more updates before I'm like down. So I'm kind of praying for that to happen. Overtime as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they can make me like that map. If I'm being 100% honest.
You see, I'm super lenient, so I personally, I don't mind. You know, like I don't mind Caldera. Make it playable, and I'll play it. You know what I mean? And I guess it is playable if you literally land airfield and you just stay there. Yeah, it's fine. I could be down with just landing airfield. Cause we can paint and play, and we'll just land airfield all the time. And it makes it fun, you know. But yeah. But yeah. Other than that, though, Caldera's not that fun. It's not. It's definitely not as fun as Verdansk or Rebirth. Rebirth's also getting an update, and they're adding that new POI. It's not very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not very I don't really give a shit what they do with Rebirth.
I think that's pretty much all they're doing with it anyway. They're just adding a new little area by the big water tower.
Yeah.
Which might be interesting. I'm sure that at the beginning a lot of people are going to be going there. But other than that...
Okay, we got off track of what we wanted to talk about, which I really do. Plutonium and SM2, bro. This is the main parts that I really like about Plutonium and SM2 is you can come back and if you're a nostalgic person and you play on PC nowadays, you could play something like SM2 or well, SM2 is not out yet, but you can play Plutonium. Wait for SM2. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what Plutonium is, it is a mod for Call of Duty. It allows you to play. I think there's 3 titles to it. Its name: Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2.
Yep.
And I'm
some
not
zombies.
Zombies, yeah.
Yep. And which is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. You know, I find it cool anyway.
There's modded weapons in Modern Warfare 3. There's maps like we're playing Favela right now on Modern Warfare 3 engine, so it's kind of like shit. It's weird.
It's wacko.
Yeah, like I said, this game's a trip, and I'm having a good time playing this. I've had more fun playing this multiplayer than I have on any time in Cold War, personally. Honestly.
Yeah.
Vanguard.
Even though I'm good I'm way better on the new engines than I am on this old one. I find the old ones do have that nostalgia feel to them, and I do like it. Fucking hit you, by the way, on my screen, but
No,
it did not count.
No, you did not. That's bullshit.
Bro, I fucking... you could check the podcast later, bro. I'm telling you. I fucking hit you dead center. But this game...
I hit you dead center, bro.
But, no, I think... And I'm really excited for SM2. SM2, if you don't know what that is, it is all the Call of Duty games combined into one. All the weapons, all the maps, all in one game, which is super fun. You need Modern Warfare 2 to play it, which for some people is not fun to do, but I do have Modern Warfare 2 on PC. It's one of the only Call of Duties I have for Steam. So, other than Black Ops 3 to play modded zombies, which none of my friends that I have now do play modded zombies, so...
Nope.
As much as I wish, because it's really fun, but, you know. SM2, it's looking good, but you know what? They've been talking about SM2 for forever, and it hasn't come out yet, so... I don't know. SM2 announced like 3 to 4 years ago, I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's less time than that, but... I don't know, Kyle
like
might be able to confirm it.
Because I
What's up?
remember it being announced a while ago.
SM2 was announced a while ago. Like, honestly, I totally forgot about it until people, like, started using it for clickbait titles, and I was like, oh, that's right, that exists. So...
It's almost like if the Plutonium guys were like, hey, yo, let's make a game, let's call it SM2, and it's just all the Call of Duties combined.
Yeah, the best of all the CODs.
Well, there's even Advanced Warfare in there, too. Like,
I know.
You got the ball, and you got the speakeasy, bro. The ASM1.
Oh my god, the speakeasy.
The Obsidian Steed.
Obsidian Steed, the Insanity.
Bro, I gotta say, bro, the Advanced Warfare skins were pretty fire, though.
Honestly, yeah.
The
I mean,
skins?
if I'm gonna be real, I kind of want a future. This is a hot take. I want a futuristic game again.
I do it too, because for the fact of that, I was really good at the futuristic. I was good at Advanced Warfare. I wasn't good at Black Ops 3. I wasn't good.
Black Ops 4.
I was really good at Infinite Warfare. Black Ops 4, that game was kind of hit or miss. Me and you used to play that. Remember that?
I didn't.
Yeah, very little, but yeah.
I didn't like Black Ops 3 or 4.
I like Black Ops 3 for the zombies.
Black Ops 3 is the goated zombies game ever. And for me, it's probably my least favorite multiplayer experience. That's a hot take in itself.
Well, I don't think the multiplayer experience is very fun. I think a lot of people would agree with that, to be honest.
Dude, I know that there's quite a few snipers that enjoyed Black Ops 3, including like Pamaj, and like that was
For
like
some
one of their
reason.
favorite. Bro,
Oh no!
he hit the Catalyst 3 on that game, bro. You gotta remember, he hit all the Catalyst 3 clips on there. That shit was crazy. I don't know how he did it. I don't know what type of mentality he had to do so, but he did it. So yeah, I don't know. It was fucking crazy. That was a crazy time. It was a different time. I know that people didn't like it. IW was super fun. Dude. Somebody had said that there was a rumor that got started a couple months ago that they were making Call of Duty Ghosts 2, and I was like, don't get my hopes up.
don't don't give me hope.
Bro, I still, to this day, don't understand the hate Call of Duty Ghosts got. I do in a sense, but I don't. And the reason, my biggest reasoning behind Call of Duty Ghosts hate, it came after the GOAT game of Call of Duty.
Black Ops 2, right?
Black Ops 2. As much as I don't put it as my number one, I know it's the GOAT game. That's like, if you can hate Tom Brady, but you know he's the GOAT quarterback in the NFL. Like, you just know.
The way
So-
you just said that sounded weird. You're like,
What?
quarterback.
I sort of had an argument with that though. Like for his wins, absolutely, I'll agree with you that he's the go for wins. For his playstyle, I feel like any quarterback that actually practiced his playstyle could easily replicate it.
Well,
It's
we'll
just-
have to
he's-
see.
He's the
because
one that, in my opinion, he pioneered it though. He's one of the first pioneers of that style.
He's
so-
the pioneer of get the job done.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one.
He is the GOAT in that regard. In my opinion, he's the GOAT overall.
Hey,
But anyway, like, if you could hate Call of Duty Black Ops 2 all you want, there's people that do. There's people that hate
those
Black Ops 2 with a
I
passion.
don't want to be friends with those people.
For some reason. I don't know any person that didn't like Black Ops 2. I mean, maybe for people that are like zombies, like some of the DLCs were not as great as, you know.
Dude, I don't know. People hated Die Rise. It is one of my
Buried.
favorite maps to this day.
People hate Buried too.
Bro, all my top
do you hate
5
Buried?
maps for zombies is in Black Ops 2.
Bro, Barry was
All of
so
them?
much fun. How do you
Yes.
hate Barry?
My in order,
No, I just heard people hate Buried.
my in order goes Buried, Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, Origins, Transit, and then Town, Farm, and I can't put Bus Depot up there. I don't really like Bus Depot.
Bro,
Yeah.
the staffs are goated.
No Buzz Depot, bro?
Nah, I'm not a big fan of Bus Depot. Bus Depot would be goated if it had Pack-a-Punch. I really wanted a Pack-a-Punch on that map, but it didn't come. Obviously, never got one, so.
Yeah, I think Bus Depot is just kind of a weird, like, it should only be in transit, I think.
And the reason why I found Farm so fun is because that's where me and Peyton,
Oh, agreed.
dude, we would do challenges back in the day, bro. So me and Peyton had this challenge where you could not leave the farmhouse or the barn.
Hey, yo.
That's kind of fun.
Dude, it made that map so much more fun than it should have been. And you couldn't do that on Bus Depot because there was only one place that you could go into, and it was Bus Depot.
It was Bus Depot, yeah.
So I literally, like, Bus Depot would have been fun. Pack-a-Punch machine needed it. Or it was a need, and, like, bro. Every map, though, on that game is good. At the least.
Yeah.
If you can make a debate if it's goated or not, but in my opinion they're good, and I pray that we one day see a Zombies Chronicles 2 with all the rest of the zombies map that we were missing there.
Bro,
Mhm.
all I'm saying is the staffs in fucking Blops 2, bro. Goated, bro. In zombies.
Hey, what that game is goated, bro. The stats, the theater, the Call of Duty Elite board. There was nothing that there's nothing that they're gonna do but remaster Black Ops 2 that's gonna beat Black Ops 2, and that's why Ghost was so bad compared, or why, that's why people put it as like it was the worst thing that they've ever released. You wanna know why? Because they released it after that game. It's like that's like what people are gonna be like, oh, Big Ben deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but then you're gonna be like, yo, how does he get in the Hall of Fame with Brady, with the same class as Tom Brady? Like, it's not close, bro. It's not. Big Ben was good, but he's not Brady.
Oh no, Big Ben is no.
Bro, like some people are gonna be, because he does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame in a sense. His career in the NFL was good. Now his career outside of the NFL, oh,
Yeah, it's a different story.
different story. But you know, other than that, like he's a good player in the NFL, but he's and deserves the Hall of Fame. But like, does he deserve to be in the same class as Brady?
And on top of that, he's an asshole as a person.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
like,
mean,
I don't think he deserves it. I don't
think
think.
there's a lot of people that are that are.
Oh, it's
People in the NFL can get away with so much shit. It's kind of gross. I won't lie.
Yeah, look at Aaron Rodgers right now, bro.
I don't know what's going on with him actually.
Yeah.
He is treating the Green Bay Packers like garbage. So
Well,
bad.
that's not really shocking to me.
Like the Green Bay Packers are like telling him, and they're like, "What do you want?" And he's like giving them a list
Leave.
of things.
A leave.
Oh my god.
What do
Bro,
you want to leave this? Place?
either way, I think that Ghost is really good. Did I just alt tab out of the game, bro? I
You did, yeah.
hate my life right now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm super like I'm super sad about how Ghost was treated, but at the end of the day, it's the Call of Duty community. Nowadays, if you were to release Black Ops 2 Remastered and keep it the same mechanics and everything, people would still find a way to complain.
Yeah.
It's how the Call of Duty community is now, bro. Like,
That's my opinion how every game is, though, to be honest. Like, people will find a way to complain about it.
oh yeah, for sure. I try to go into video games now with an optimistic attitude towards them. As much as like right now, like I'll give you an example. New World, I'm not having fun on it anymore because there's stuff that I want to be done in the game, and I'm hoping that they do add it eventually, and then I can go back to playing it a little bit. But it's not. It's never gonna be my main game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just it can't be. So.
The whole thing, like, literally just add amounts, bro. Please.
That's the main thing. You add mounts, the game's more interesting now.
True.
I don't have to spend off. I don't have to spend 150 off when it caps at 1,000.
Bro, it's more than 150. Especially if
Yeah,
you're trying
usually.
to go somewhere, like, kind of
Meaningful.
far, and you're not in a faction-owned place. It's ridiculous. It can be, like, 250 to 300. And it's not like you get it back very fast, either. You gotta do, like, fucking... You gotta do, like, 20 portals before you even get enough Azov to teleport, like, 2 times.
Yeah, it's not worth. I don't know, bro. I try to, like I said, I try to have optimistic look on games nowadays because, like, you obviously can't even expect. You know, you can't. I don't expect a game to be perfect. But even Treyarch admitted. I don't know. It was a couple of years ago. They admitted that they made Black Ops 2 so good on accident. It's not that they made it that good on purpose.
That is a lot of games, though. Halo was an accident. So many of the Halo games were accidents. Halo 2, Halo 3, is because they had, like, these broken elements that people had fun with. And, as time went on, they made, they had different stuff that they did, and, I don't know. Halo, like, 1 through 3 were all accidents.
I also think that anything broken nowadays is looked down upon instead of up upon, if you know what I mean. Like in video games, like if something's broken, you immediately hear nerf it instead of
or get this out of the game.
Yeah, or bring up to same level of this thing. type attitude. Black Ops, and honestly, my opinion, this all started with you, Bondahar, when you nerfed the DSR.
Bro,
Oh my god, yeah.
the
That
DSR
didn't deserve
nerf. It really didn't, bro. It really did not.
It didn't. It literally like did nothing but just piss people off. There's no reason to nerf it. No reason.
There was no reason to nerf it, but he did it anyway. So, it started with you. I blame you, Vandahar. No offense. Actually, all offense.
Full offense.
All offense.
I said it with my chest.
I really did, bro. But, like, yeah, that's where it started, in my opinion. For me, it did. You know me. I'm a Call of Duty guy at heart. I really want Call of Duty to succeed. I want the next 3 Call of Duties to be straight bangers, bro. I'm excited for them, you know? And, ooh. Throat's giving out on me. Need some more water.
Water.
Ice Mountain, please sponsor me.
Probably not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Fuck
I don't.
you.
I don't.
Why you gotta crush? Why you gotta crush my dreams like that, bro? I just want to be sponsored by water.
Water, yeah. That'd be a great sponsorship, bro.
Bro, it would be.
Water.
It would be so advertisement friendly, bro.
You think?
I mean, that phase be like, hey, yo, why do you want to join this team? I'd be like, hey, yo, I'm sponsored by Ice Mountain, baby.
Hey,
I got sponsorship by water.
Yeah.
I'm
What do you got?
sponsored
G
by-
Fuel.
Yeah, what are you sponsored by? Dumb G Fuel? Not actually G Fuel sponsored.
By Nissan.
Oh no.
G Fuels, please. Sponsor me, G Fuel.
No. Bro, if you could have one sponsor, what would it be? You obviously heard mine.
One sponsor, like.
One sponsor?
Like,
Yeah, like-
one sponsor.
A company hits you up, they're like, hey, yo, I want to sponsor you.
Rain energy drinks. Feed my addiction, please.
Bro, I was literally about to say Rockstar because fucking I'm addicted to Rockstar Punch.
Feed
bro.
my addiction, bitch.
Rockstar Punch is a fucking absolute banger of an energy drink.
Yeah, no, rain for me, man. Oh my god.
I just want to tell you, Fruit Punch bangs with anything, okay?
Is that true?
Yes, bro, it's so good. Fruit Punch is just a goat flavor in anything.
It do
Bro,
be
Jungle
should-
juice.
pretty good. Did you say pickle juice?
I said jungle juice.
It's the jungle juice, bro. Oh,
It's
no
the-
shot.
it's the jungle juice for me.
Hey yo, I made that before.
Oh, what'd you make it out of?
What shit was
This
that?
is the same person that put barbecue sauce on his ramen, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with that. Fucking shit. What did we put in there?
It absolutely
Strawberries,
does, bro.
oranges. Shit, we put strawberries, oranges. We put just normal vodka in there. We put Sprite and Hawaiian fruit punch flavor. And I think we put some lemons in there too. I don't know. Shit was banging. What I think we might have added something else, but I think that's pretty much most of it. But shit was banging. Tasted like fucking juice, but it was alcoholic, made out of pure vodka.
Oh, let's go, dude. Sounds
Pure
like a fun
vodka.
time. Yeah, it's just straight, like, 3 bottles.
As if saying vodka isn't pure enough. Bro, vodka...
Bro, that moonshine,
If you-
though, I'm telling you, if you get
Oh
moonshine...
my god, don't get me started, bro. My friend brought that to a party once. Oh my god, never again.
Banger.
Bro,
Banger.
moonshine tastes
No,
bro,
it's hell.
one of my
It depends on what they put on it, bro.
one of my friends brought Bacardi 151 somewhere, and he was like, "Try it." I drank it. I imagine that's what straight gasoline tastes like.
Bro, that's
That
what I'm
shit-
saying, bro. That's a moonshine tastes like. It's just straight gasoline.
That shit.
I've had, like, shots of straight rum before.
Oh,
I did it as, like, a bet, but, like, I've had, like, straight
you
rum.
mad man.
Yeah. It was, we were playing, Smash, And it was like a bet. Like if you lost, you take a shot type of thing. I took 3 shots. That shit. You know, I took it like a champ, but honestly, it burnt my fucking throat. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude, that's what those 110, 120% alcoholic drinks will do, bro.
Oh, yeah, they
just
will fuck your throat.
and your liver.
And your liver. Don't drink, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Bad.
like,
Life lesson: do not drink, kids.
I
It's
don't
not
even
worth
like
it.
drinking. I just do it because everyone else does.
yeah.
Don't succumb to peer pressure, kids.
Don't no peer pressure. That's bad. Peer pressure bad.
You
Do
know,
weed.
honestly, better than alcohol.
It really is. In fact, if you don't like the smell, edibles are the most excellent thing ever. No smell to those, just taste, and they taste great. They also make you feel great.
I don't know about taste great. There.
What are you talking about, bro? The ones that I get from this
Where are you
person?
getting yours from? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Who's your dealer?
My dude goes to Jimmy John's.
Nah, bro. Bro, if you
What
eat
the
any
fuck?
fucking edible, it will taste like weed. Like,
What?
not purely, but you can taste fucking weed. It's like you're chewing on fucking a literal nug of weed, and then you put
Ooh,
a piece
I
of
almost got a
candy in
multi.
your mouth at the same time.
You're crazy, bro. The one that I get don't taste like it at all. So you must have a shit cook making it for you.
Yeah, it's the
You guys have a shit dealer, bro.
Yeah, honestly.
the state of Michigan.
The state of Michigan is a
That's
shit
your
dealer,
dealer.
bro.
Oh man, is there anything else we want to talk about before we
Bro, I've got...
wrap it up?
Okay, listen. I've got a couple of random things that I've been thinking about.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Okay. So, I know... At least I don't think I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but I was thinking about it. Okay, so, simple question here. What is the weirdest thing that you guys are afraid of? Like, something that you're afraid of, that if you told someone, they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Because I know mine. I know I've told you guys. I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast before. So, I'll just go first. I don't know if I mentioned this before. If I did, shut the fuck up. Don't mention anything about it, okay? Not that anyone comments on this shit anyway. But... when I was a kid, I had a recurring nightmare
No.
where I would go to sleep, and in my nightmare I'd wake up. So it was almost like a sleep paralysis type thing. But I'm in my nightmare, awake,
Ah.
and a fucking giant Colonel Sanders KFC head, like the mascot of KFC, the big fucking head on the signs, would start rotating around my head like a big, like a human-sized version of just his head, and it would laugh at me.
I remember this, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
And since that day, I was emotionally scarred by fucking Colonel Sanders' face, okay? So, like, I know, I tell that to people and they're like, "Ah, you're weird."
I mean, it's genuine fear. I mean, it's a giant head laughing at you while you're asleep and helpless. I mean, honestly, I have sleep paralysis, and I have a childlike figure that's basically, like, disfigured and fucked up that, like, stares at me, laughs at me, and talks to me. Kind of creepy.
Interesting.
Surprisingly, not the scariest thing, though. I don't know. I'm more scared of spiders, personally, than my sleep paralysis. Which
Yeah.
might be crazy.
You see,
but
I don't have anything that's like weird.
I don't have anything weird either, to be honest.
Scared of bees, but I'm allergic.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm scared of snakes, but I feel like that's normal. Like,
Yeah, like, I'm scared of spiders, and I feel like that's
that's
normal.
I think I've told both you guys, but I had one time I was up north hunting. I was a kid, and I saw a snake, and I had a 12 gauge shotgun. And when I tell you, I shot that motherfucker in the head with the 12 gauge, bro.
Oh, it was so fast.
I'm pretty sure it was a gardener snake.
Oh no,
Not
bro.
a gardener's thing.
What a gardener snake! He didn't deserve that.
Blew that thing.
He blew the thing away, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, speaking of gardener snakes and killing them, my mom was at my old house. We had a riding lawnmower because we had a pretty big lawn. She was out there mowing the lawn. One day, she's mowing, look out there. She's zigzagging around the fucking lawn. Like, looks like she's just joyriding the lawnmower. And, go to ask her what the hell she's doing. She was fucking chasing a snake with the lawnmower. Trying to run it over.
I've done this. I've accidentally run over a snake with a riding lawnmower. I was up north for, like, as a kid, I was up north for this family reunion. They let me ride the riding lawnmower to mow the back acreage of the land. And I accidentally, like, I felt like the lawnmower just go... I was like, what? And I looked down. And, dude, there's half a snake laying there, and the other half is, like, all cut off. And I was like, whoops.
Oh, whoopsies.
I was like, unfortunate.
Bro, there's a story. I'm not gonna name names, but this person was working a landscaping job, and they didn't notice a family of rabbits, and they were on a big mower, and all they hear is he hit. So he goes back and he sees just fur and blood everywhere.
Man,
And what was sad was that one of them survived and was just looking at the family just dead.
that is unfortunate.
We think the mother wasn't there. Thank God. But,
Oh my god.
basically there's one scarred rabbit now.
Bro. Imagine... He's gonna go tell all the other bunny people. He's gonna be like, "Watch out for that fucking
Watch out for the lawnmower.
that machine."
Spinning blades that we've never seen before. It will eat you with its mighty
Technology
teeth.
that you could not
It
understand.
makes a weird noise like fucking.
When it ran over my brother Jimmy.
It took out my whole clan in a matter of seconds.
Clan. Rabbits.
Clan.
That's...
What are you talking about?
Bro,
I bet rabbits have.
that is just unfortunate, bro.
It really is.
Oh.
Another thing.
Tell that story because I thought it was funny, and it scarred him. It was like really funny.
I forgot Dakota City had multiple.
Yeah, bro. And another thing I thought of. I know that Danny, you should be able to mention something about this. I'm sure. So I was thinking randomly, and I was like, you know what? In my years of working, some like service jobs, like I was a cashier in Garden at Walmart, then I was a stocker at Walmart, and then I was a cashier at Home Depot, right? I've seen people come into stores and buy weird shit.
Like,
And so I was just thinking about like weird shit I've seen people buy. Like, for example, Home Depot cashier. Okay, I'm sitting there. Old lady, probably 68. I don't know, somewhere around there. Like old, but not like decrepit, can't barely move old lady, you know what I mean? She fucking... This is her order of things she is buying. She walks up with a shovel, a tarp,
Oh.
zip ties, and she puts them down by the counter, and she goes, "Oh, wait a second, I forgot something."
Oh, what'd she forget?
And then she walks away, and she's like, "Can you keep these here until I come back?" I was like, "Sure." She comes back, duct tape.
Oh, even better.
I'm like, she's about to murder someone.
Or she already has
crime. Yo,
like, what the fuck is going on? And
would have been worse if she had like a gas can or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
at Walmart, I know. Actually, one of these things that I was thinking of, Danny was there because he was just as confused as I was. Me and him were like working in some aisle, and I think Christian was biased too, because Christian was talking to this person. He was foreign. There was a foreign person.
this guy.
There was a foreign person in our Walmart talking to someone we worked with named Christian, and like barely legible English. He's trying to say something, but it's like impossible to understand. He's like, fucking, I don't even remember what he actually wanted. I know I ended up taking him to where it sounded like he was saying what he wanted. He was just saying a word. I don't even remember what the word was. And he's talking to this worker. The worker we're working with, Christian, brings him over to Danny, so Danny can try to figure out what he's saying. And he's just sitting there saying the same word over and over to those two. And then Danny's like, "Dakota, do you understand this?" So I walk over there. There's now 3 Walmart workers standing in front of this fucking foreign, like, Indian dude. And he's saying one word. And I'm trying to, like, say words that sound similar to what he's saying to see if he, like, responds. And I said, I got to my last word I was saying, and I was like, "Condoms?" And he looks at me, and he's like, "Oh, uh-huh. Yeah," like he's like, "Yes." He's like, "Take me there." So I'm like, "Okay." So I walk him over to where the condoms are, and I'm like, "These?" And he's just like looking confusedly at me, like, this is not what I wanted. But he didn't say anything, and he just starts looking at them, and I'm like, "Okay." And I just walked away. Like,
Oh my god.
Dude, I have a story for you, Kyle, in the podcast. I don't know if I told Dakota. I'm pretty sure I did. This is a while ago. It's not exactly that someone bought something, but it was a story that happened at Walmart. It included me, Christian, and Thomas. One night, we are stocking HBA. We
That's
have
health and beauty.
these 2 foreign guys come up with mask on. Like, when I say mask, I do not mean face mask. I mean, like, I don't want to offend anybody. What are the things that that the Muslim people will wear, that the face thing, the hijabs? They were wearing hijabs, and
I don't think men typically wear those. That's weird.
Not really, no. It's
okay, this is why we were confused. They were staring at us from afar, talking to each other, and they walk up to Christian, they put his hand on his back, and they say, "Let's go get this stuff out of the truck." Bro! Me, Christian, and Thomas looked at each other as they walked away and ran towards the back room, and Mason is back there throwing boxes in the what is this thing? What's the damn thing called?
The baler?
The compactor? I don't know. It was something.
The baler. It's called the baler.
The baler. There you go. He's throwing trash in the baler, and bro, Mason looks at me. He goes, "Bro, Danny, you're pale." And I was like, "Yeah, bro. These two foreign dudes walked up to us wearing masks, and they said, 'Let's go get this stuff out of the truck.'" Mason goes, "Oh shit," and he's like, "I'm clocking out."
Get out.
Bro, there's that story, and the story, I don't know if it was me and Dakota. I'm pretty sure it was. It was me and Dakota. We were standing over by we were in the GM side of the store. If you don't know what I mean by GM, I mean the toys and the sports section. We had this this African American guy walk up to us and say, "Y'all got any
Bro, it was
AKs?"
me. It was me.
Yeah. Bro, me and Dakota looked at each other and were like, "Bro, what?" This dude, to mind you, this is at 9 p.m. in the store.
Oh,
The
God.
store is pretty much closed, and we have a dude. Like, we have a dude walk up to us and ask us if we sell AK-47s.
Bro, he was like, he didn't just say that. He's like, "Hey, y'all sell any AKs in here?" And we're like, no, don't believe we do.
Don't think so.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "I'm looking for an AK." And then he starts like talking about it. He's like, "Yeah, you know, I'm looking for one of those AKs or something like it. You know, something that goes bop 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 bop."
Just something.
What the fuck?
And bro, me and Dakota went and grabbed the manager because we told, bro. I specifically remember telling. I don't remember the manager, but I remember specifically telling them. I said, "Bro, this dude literally just asked for an." I said, "There's a dude that just asked if we sell AKs. It is 9 p.m. and bro, we know what happens here. Please do not sell this man a weapon."
Please, yeah, no, man.
And I don't remember what happened after that, but like that was probably my weirdest experience
Bro,
in retail.
do you remember? I don't know if you worked that night. The night that they were like, "Bro, there's a." It was like during the riots that were happening, like all over the place, mostly in Wisconsin and shit.
And they walked everybody out.
Yeah, and they're like, there's a group of like cars and people that are gathering outside. So like they were like, "We're not sure if they're gonna try to fucking ransack the Walmart or what's going on, but just in case."
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
dude.
they're like, "We're gonna walk everyone out of the store at the same time in a group of people. That way, you know, no one gets hurt or anything." And we all walked out at the same time. There was a group of people outside. However, there was no ransacking that was done that night. So I don't know exactly what was going on. But
It was like the situation with the weirdo guy that came in to Walmart. I don't remember his name, bro, but he always liked to. He texted like girls from the Walmart weird things, and then
Ew.
when he got fired,
bro,
he did get fired.
Bro, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name either.
He told, because me and Mason the week before he got fired, like we publicly humiliated this man in the back room of the Walmart because he was like arguing with us. He was like, "No, I know how to do this thing faster," and we were like, "That's not how you're supposed to do it, and we know a faster way than that." So. And he was like, "You guys are
Not fucking
stupid."
out of your ass.
Yeah, well, we were. That's what we said. And then he was like, "You guys are retarded." Yada yada yada. And then he threatened to shoot me and Mason. and it's like he said he would like grab the blood from our bodies or some shit. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, bro, he said shit about like summoning Satan with blood and shit like that.
Look, he
Crazy Walmart stories, bro.
Bro, it's the guy. He like, man, I really wish I remembered his name. But you remember when we had that one day where we didn't get a truck and they just had us take all the fucking bins and go put them away in like crafts and shit, and we were all over there, and it was like me, you, Molly, him, and someone else I don't remember, and he's like across the aisle saying shit to Molly, and Molly's like, "Shut the fuck up, don't talk to me." And he's like, "Why are you so upset with me?" And she's like, "I don't like you." And he kept like permanently talking to Molly, and she's like, "Shut the fuck up." Like everything he said, she was just like, "I don't like you, stop talking to me."
Bro, I said he told everybody that
Some people don't get that.
he also, another thing that he said once in front of me, it was me, Devin, I don't remember if you were there, it was me, Devin, Christian, Trayshawn, and a couple other people. We were all doing pets at once, and it was really late, telling us that one time how he got hit by a car and within seconds later got hit by a semi truck.
Bro,
I said, and we all looked at each other weird. We were like, "How do you live that?" And then I was like, and then I had said like this dad joke. I was like, "Man's is living in GTA," and Devin could not stop laughing at this joke. And this is when this guy really started to hate me because I was like, I said this dad joke about him living in GTA because nobody believed that he got hit by a semi truck and walked away with a scratch. Like, bro, what crack were you on? It's not possible.
I don't think I was over there with you guys, but I did hear the story shortly after it happened.
Yeah, like it was like this dude was out of his mind crazy, and he was talking about how he was going to college to work on airplanes, and that is when I realized I'm never getting on another airplane.
he wanted to go to college to be a fucking like, man, I don't remember.
Is it CNC?
He was working. He said he did talk. I believe it was CNC.
Because that's what I'm going into. And
he wanted to do something where he works on airplanes or does something with airplanes, and I was like, okay, never getting on another plane.
Yeah, it was like it was like airplane maintenance, whatever.
Yeah, it is. Dude, either way, bro, that guy was the creepiest guy I've ever met, and I don't know.
Airplanes now.
I'm freaked out by the fact that people like him do exist. Be careful. Even
the people.
Yeah, bro. When they tell you like, there's like, stay away from some people. Like that's the type of people that they're talking about. By the way, like it's like, bro, there is some people out there in the world. They're weird, but they're presentable. They could talk to them, and you'll be fine. There's some people like that dude, where it's just like, dude, the 6 feet distance rule needs to be a thing all the time for them. Screw just COVID. There needs to be a law for people like him, where they are 6 feet away from everyone at all times, because we do not need more people that do the things that dude did. Like, we could have a whole episode about weird things that happen at that store. Bro, we really could. I'm telling you, bro, we one time rode the scooters around the outside of the Walmart.
I think I saw that. I think I sent a video of that.
We have a video. We had a video of it.
What was that? One of the managers literally was like, "We don't have anything for you to do for the last like hour of the day, so you guys can just like do whatever you want." And we were like,
"That was Eric. That was Eric, and that was what was the dude that was in love with Yvette, bro? I don't remember his name. He had a beard. He's a redhead like me. I liked him for a while, and then he just like, he really wanted Yvette. I don't remember his name.
I have no idea.
It wasn't Mark. It was somebody. There was a guy. He still works there, but yeah. There's that story, and we have the story about Mason and Christian playing baseball inside the toy section of the store, and Sharif walked over there and he goes, "Hey, y'all playing basketball?" Sharif was so baked out of his mind that he thought we were playing basketball.
Bro, Sharif was the GOAT.
Dude, I've never met someone that could walk into a Walmart and be so baked, bro.
I'm still mad that he fucking switched from being our manager to being the fucking night shift manager, because fucking Lou's bitch ass got fired because he's a piece of shit.
We also had somebody named Jack that used to work there.
Oh, bro, Jack, my boy.
The way he got fired was hilarious. He called Lou a fat bitch or something like that.
He called him a fat fuck.
Yeah, because Lou like had said something to him, and he got super mad, and he said that in front of Lou, and he got him fired. And then 2 weeks later, Lou got fired.
Yeah, I know.
And then everybody still believes to this day that I got Sarah fired, the manager, apparently.
Bro,
I think that was
bitch.
just...
I forgot about her ass until you just said some shit.
Bro, I'll never forget reporting her, and then 5 days later, Sapphire running up to me and going, "Oh my God, she's gone!
Bro,
I think your report got her gone." I was like, "Oh."
Never forget the fact that she should have never been a fucking assistant store manager. Bro, I'll never forget the fact that half the managers in that store shouldn't be managers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're fucking retarded. No offense to retarded people,
No.
you know, but
No offense, yeah.
You gotta leave that one in there.
US.
But like literally, they're so dumb. Like I'd gladly take the job they had to do and they fucking kept saying shit like all the time. Danny, I know you remember this. They'd be like, "You don't like we have to deal with so much. You don't want to do what we do." Yes, the fuck I do. You don't do shit.
We did their jobs for them half the time.
Exactly. You walk around the store and like deal with some customers, which I also fucking do. And you like walk around the store and tell people what to do, and you tell them to do shit dumbly.
Yeah. We'll have an episode. Maybe next episode, we just talk about our retail experiences as a whole.
I'll be in the background.
Maybe I pull Christian and Dev for that one too, because they have some stories that we don't have.
Yeah, bro, they're gonna start a fucking. They're gonna start a. This is gonna be what it's gonna be. Dev's gonna be like, "Yo, Christian's dumbass was sitting over here, and he did this thing one time." And Christian would be like, "No, Devin, you're telling the story wrong, Dev, you're telling it wrong." And he's gonna be like, "No, I'm not, bro. No, I'm not."
That's where we'll control it though, because then we can like, since we'll moderate it. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them will get muted, and then the one will speak, and then the other one will tell his side of the story. But it would be. Tell me, it would not be entertaining. It really was entertaining to watch Devin and Christian argue at Walmart. That was like a highlight. You got to go in there. You got to listen to those two argue throughout the day.
You get to watch the news on fucking lunch break where they Almighty Trump using his helicopter. They literally the mighty president using his helicopter. Fucking.
But that's all we're gonna do for today. Hopefully you guys enjoy the episode. If you guys would like to check out more episodes of The Boys Experience, it's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on Google Podcasts, it's everywhere. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, it's probably there. So go ahead and give it a listen. Give it a try. If you guys don't have enough time to watch the full episodes, don't worry, we got you covered there too. We release podcast shorts every week of the certain topics that we do talk about. And we usually we're doing pretty good lately of keeping up with it. Except the past, there was 1 week there where we just both couldn't just be fucked to record it. But we appreciate your guys' support, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Hopefully we have something special.
Amen, brother.
All right.